Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be practicing my pre-juve moves since I am testing very soon and I want to make sure I practice as much as I can so that I can definitely pass. But yeah, I always stretch and I of course always do my warm-up before I start recording. And that is my friend Alex. We met at the rink and he's pretty cool, very friendly, all just good vibes all around. So I'm not going in order of the pre-juves moves right now, but I am starting off with my 3 turns because I usually always start off with my 3 turns in my warm-up, but I figured since I'm working on my moves, I'm just gonna go ahead and save that for my main practice. And y'all, I'm like trying so hard not to be nervous for this test. It's like really easy to get in your head about it. But if I pass, that will be awesome. I'll be so happy and excited. If I don't, that's still okay. You know, I can always test the month after or whenever. I will say though, it's not cheap trying to register for these testings. Like, my goodness. So I'm moving on to my inside 3 turns to my back outside. I definitely prefer these ones a little bit better than the outside 3 to the back inside. Like, I really hate doing the back inside 3 turns. They just seem so scary to me. My last lesson, I took a lot of notes from my coach. So as always, I'm always referring to my coach whenever I practice on my own so that I can get the best out of my practice sessions and I'm not trying to practice aimlessly because I feel like it's very hard to remember every single thing the coach suggests that you work on and everything that they may say you should fix or whatever corrective action you take, so I like to write stuff down. But also what's great about practicing during the free skates and other coaches glance at what you're doing, they on the fly just give you little corrections and things you should work on. Like one of the coaches here, his name is Tom Tom, he's very nice, very pleasant, and he's a really good skater. He's a good friend of my coach Jill, and so he was giving me some tips and things I should be working on, and I always love that. It's kind of like a free little lesson. But y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I really do not enjoy doing the backwards circle 8. It's very tricky. I will say I've gotten better at it, but like it's not my favorite thing ever. But repetition is key, of course. I do these over and over and over a bunch of times. Even though I may get tired and bored of doing it, I usually do more anyways, because perfect practice makes perfect. And I know mine are not perfect right now, but like the more I work on them, the better it'll get. And even though I may not like working on a particular thing, if it's giving me a hard time, I know I just have to work even more on that and just work harder. And yeah, I think that's the key to anything, because of course doing the same thing over and over gets really boring, but that's how you get better. And this is my last one before I move on, because there's only so much ice time that you get. And even though I want to practice this over and over, I still have other moves that I've got to work on. So now I am working on the 5-step Mohawk sequence. It's definitely not a favorite of mine as well. And like I said, for some reason, the Mohawk is one of the hardest things for me to do right now. I don't know if it's because of flexibility or what, but like, I am not very good at the Mohawks. So I don't know why. It's like such a simple move, but it trips me up. And I make sure to work both sides, so if I start off on going to the right, the next time I will start off going on the left, and the left Mohawks are not easy as my right Mohawks for sure, but it's just about practicing and repetition. Alright y'all, so that is all I have for you today. And since my practice is over, I usually like to write in my notebook after every practice, just so I can go back and see what I was working on and what I need to work on and improve, and take the critiques that the coaches give me and just add to that. Like I said, it's all about referring back to it. It's just, I love taking notes, and I feel like it's such an easy way for me to remember all the little things the coaches tell me. And if you've gotten this far, I really appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!